Hello, and welcome to a short review of the Hornby Class 25. I picked this loco up at my local antique shop, which sometimes has model railway equipment. There was this corgi toy that I was very interested in. There's also the tender for a Hornby 00, like Barnstaple, but no Barnstaple. The other engine that I almost bought was a little Triang shunter. I actually didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was like a Juef or something. Then I turned it over and saw the red paint, which means it was at one point a Battle Space loco. And if I could figure out a way how to take the blue paint off that somebody's put on top and just bring it back to red, I might buy that. So, unfortunately, this locomotive does not have a box, but I did get it for a very good price, and I'll talk a bit about that later. Upon first impression, you can see it is a really smart looking locomotive, and I really am quite happy with it. You can see it's just in that plain rail blue with the yellow ends. None of the detailing on the front is separately fitted, which is a shame, but it's to be expected with the tooling of all this. I believe this particular model dates back to the 70s, 1975 or so. And my model, I would imagine, is one of the earlier examples. You can see the number is very crisply printed along the side. When looking at the model side on, again you can see that there is absolutely no separately fitted detail whatsoever. You can see the fan on the top is picked out in black. There's the exhaust port, and you can see also between the panel gaps there's like a white, I don't know if it's paint or something. I tried really hard, but I couldn't get that out. I'll have to figure something out about that later, which is a bit of a shame, but again the model was very, very cheap. I've just taken the shell off to show off inside the model. That's where the smoke generator should be, but it was removed at some point, and well, it's just not there anymore. They never put it back, so it's long gone. I really don't care much for smoke generators anyway, so it's no big loss to me. There's the Ringfield motor, which is probably one of the best features on this model. I really like the Ringfield motors. It was pretty dirty when I got it, but after cleaning it up, it runs fairly good now. The other thing I want to say about this model is when I bought it, somebody packed a load of extra weight in there. I'm guessing it was just chunks of lead or something. But there was so much in there, there was actually bending the bodywork and it didn't fit anymore. Luckily it didn't crack, so I just removed them and now the body shell fits perfectly again. One of the model's most exciting features is the fact that the number boards on top of the cab actually light up. Now this is not particularly bright. I'm guessing that's just because the bulbs are on their way out. In fact, the bulb on one end is dead. So I really don't know how well this comes across in camera. Not great. But it is actually lighting up. Yeah, that's not good. You can't really see it on the video. Right, I've just taken the shell off again just to show the bulbs off. There. Just with the level of tint going through that number board, it's not particularly bright in person, and on the video you just can't see it at all. I suppose I might have come across as being a bit critical of this model, but the thing is, I can let all that go because at the end of the day it is an old model. It's about 50 years old, and well, it's not fair to put it up to modern standards. And of course it does have the ace up its sleeve, which is it's very cheap. I only paid £20 for this, and on eBay you still see them at like 20 to 40 quid. So they present excellent value, and I think it's a very good model to start with because there's, well, not a lot of fine detail to break off on it. They're easy to work on. I turned it around in about half an hour just after some cleaning, really. That was all it needed. Very tough models. So these do come highly recommended from me. I really like them, and if you see one at in a model shop or even just like an antique shop where I picked mine up in, or if you go looking for one on eBay, you won't be disappointed with it. It is a very good model for its price. Now time for some running.